Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something huge, one of the most powerful ideas out there. It's a single belief that's basically the architect of your potential. It shapes everything, how we learn, how we deal with things when they go wrong, you name it.
All right, let's get right into it with a really big question. And I want you to actually think about this for a second. Is ability, your intelligence, your talents, is that stuff you just born with? You either have it or you don't? Or is it something you can actually build?
So, how you answer that question? Well, it's not just some random opinion. It's actually like a blueprint for how you live your life, and it creates one of two very, very different mindsets that guide your actions every single day. First up, let's look at the blueprint that honestly holds a lot of people back, and a lot of the time, they don't even realize it's happening. We're going to call this the fixed mindset trap. A fixed mindset is pretty much what it sounds like. It's that deep-down belief that you've got a certain amount of smarts or talent and that's it. It's locked in. You can't really change it. It's just the hand you were dealt.
And what's really wild is how this one little belief just triggers a whole chain reaction of behaviors, right? If you believe your talent is fixed, you're going to dodge challenges because you don't want to risk looking bad. You'll probably give up a lot easier because, hey, if you don't nail it on the first try, you must not have the gift, right? Effort starts to feel kind of pointless. I mean, if you have to work that hard, you must not be a natural. And when you see someone else succeed, it feels like a direct threat, just a big spotlight on what you think you're missing.
So what's the end result of all this? Where does this path lead? Well, it leads to a place where you just stop growing. You hit a ceiling way too early, and you never really see what you're capable of. The bottom line of this whole worldview, in one word, is stagnation.
But what if there's another way? What if you picked the other blueprint? That's where things get really exciting. This brings us to a much more powerful, much more dynamic way of thinking, the growth mindset.
The growth mindset completely flips the script. It's the core belief that your abilities are not set in stone, not at all. And look, this isn't just some feel-good, motivational poster stuff. It's actually backed by the science of neuroplasticity, the idea that our brains can literally change and rewire themselves. Think of your abilities like muscles. The more you work them out with dedication and hard work, the stronger they get. And from this belief, a totally different set of behaviors just naturally emerges. Suddenly, challenges, they're not scary threats anymore. They're opportunities to get better, to stretch yourself. Setbacks, they're not proof that you failed. They're just part of the process, totally crucial for learning. Effort, that's not a sign you're not good enough. It's the only way to get better. And when other people succeed, it's not a threat. It's awesome. It's inspiration. It's proof of what's possible.
So what's the result of this way of thinking? Well, you develop this real passion for learning, this huge capacity for achievement. The end game, in a single word, resilience. That amazing ability to get knocked down, learn from it, and just keep on going.
Okay, so we've got our two blueprints laid out. Now let's put them side by side in a few everyday situations and see how they actually play out in the real world. Okay, imagine you get handed a really tough new project at work. The fixed mindset brain, it goes straight into self-preservation mode. That little voice inside is saying, whoa, I'm going to avoid this so I don't fail and look stupid. But the growth mindset brain, it sees the exact same project and thinks, yes, this is going to be tough, and that's great. This is how I'll get better.
And this right here, this shows one of the biggest differences between the two, how they think about effort. For the fixed mindset, having to try hard is almost embarrassing. It's like proof you weren't born with the talent. But for the growth mindset, effort is the whole game. It's not a sign of weakness. It's literally what makes you smarter. It's the engine.
How about getting some criticism, some tough feedback? The fixed mindset hears that and thinks, ouch, that's a personal attack. They think I'm no good. But the growth mindset, it hears the exact same words and thinks, okay, interesting. This is useful data. This is feedback I can use to get better.
So, it's pretty clear these two mindsets create completely different realities, which leads to the most important question of all. Are you stuck with the blueprint you have now? Can you actually change it? Can you really become the architect of your own potential? Well, the answer is absolutely 100% yes.
And really, if you take away only one thing from all of this, let it be this. Your mindset about your mindset doesn't have to be fixed. That's the beautiful irony. You can choose to cultivate a different one. You absolutely have the power to shift your thinking. So how do you do it? Here are 3 simple but super powerful tools to get you started. First, add one little word to your vocabulary, yet. So instead of thinking, I can't do this, you start thinking, I can't do this yet. See the difference? Second, start reframing challenges.
When something tough comes up, instead of seeing it as a wall, see it as an opportunity. Ask yourself, okay, what can I learn here? And third, start focusing on the process, not just the outcome. View effort as the thing to celebrate in yourself and in others.
Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful truth. Your beliefs aren't just thoughts floating around in your head. No, they are the tools you are actively using right now to build your life. You really are the architect of your own potential. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?